Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois, the home of the Fighting Illini. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We're going to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
But that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. To a poor punt, it bounces and goes out of bounds at the 35. The offense will have great field position. Excellent field position here for the offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Now the offense is set up with a short field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down. and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, fighting a lineup.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He gets loose.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Throwing off play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Drop back here on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the TCU offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. He makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got 1st and goal.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the catch in space. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And here we see the quarterback read the 2nd-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Illinois has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Hands off to the left.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires this throw, and is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas Christian. The defense produces 6 points. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
QB keeper all the way. Throws a stiff arm. He's got the first and still going. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Illinois lining up quickly here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. He's in the clear. Has a path to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
PAT puts him in front by 7. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. TCU offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Breaks into the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Putting toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, TCU. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Illinois lining up quickly here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He keeps it on the design run. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, fighting Illini. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Single back takes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the returner will be brought down. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. This time a completion. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Illinois lining up quickly here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Coach, the first play of the drive, can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First out and more. He's still running. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Quick throw, testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down.
Get set, get set. Terrier, arrow, dyno.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Illinois lining up quickly here. They'll try the ground game here with running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on fourth down, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And it's a bunch formation. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that run produces a decent gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they jump back in front.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And now the handoff. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And this one's going to be spotted down just outside the 40-yard line. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? They'll hand it off. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Illinois. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Pulls it in. It's Penn. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. He lets it go. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, fighting a line on. A huge defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the TCU offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Wants to throw it. Snags the quick throw.
The first down pass, complete to the tight end. Brought down after 45. Second down coming up.
A completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He finds his man. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Again, makes it second and medium.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play.
Got it. Lasso.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grinding away with a running game. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense takes the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
But what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Design quarterback run. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Illinois.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They delivered, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he knocks through the PAT. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. The pass is intercepted. He could go across the 40. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And their route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Intercepted in the end zone. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And this remains a 3-score game at 24-point margin.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.